If there's a single genre that I'm really bad at when it comes to gaming, and I still really enjoy it at the same time, this will be racing games. Usually games that I'm really bad at, I don't play, but racing games, I just can't give it up. I don't care if I'm bad, I just play it because I enjoy it. And this video, take a look at Drift Online. This game has so many features. Realistic physics, diverse maps, customizable cars, multiplayer and single player modes. You can of course compete with others, even host, and invite other players to play with you. You can play it in first or third person perspective. And the cars look amazing on the Quest 3. You're gonna see this in a moment, so let's dive into it. Alright, so first of all, let's start. This is an early access version of the game, alright, as of the time making this video. So straight from the get-go, they made it so simple. First of all, adjusting your seat. Sometimes it's so complicated to do, it seems like it in VR games. Here you just move your stick up and down, left and right. You can adjust your position relatively to the seat. And some driving games don't even do that. I have no idea why. This is just a must. You can play this game either by holding the steering wheel and navigating. By that I mean using your the grip buttons and just moving the controllers from side to side, your hands from side to side like you're actually steering a wheel. Or you can just use the stick in order to navigate. It's up to you. Now you also have your acceleration and handbrake. You can use manual or automatic gear, and basically this game is all about drifting. You need to accelerate and then pressing the brake in order to drift. It looks amazing, it sounds amazing, it feels amazing. You really feel the physics that's done right in this game. It's absolutely perfect. Now, as you're gonna do drifting and just participating in racing, you're gonna get currency, and with this currency you could do lots of things. So once you finish with the tutorial, you're gonna get to the garage where you can play with your cars. First of all, let's take a look at the settings. There are really cool settings. I mean, considering it's a VR game, it's like a PC. Again, it's not playing on the PC on my Quest directly, and you can see you have texture quality, render resolution, even anti-aliasing. This is so cool. Post-processing, and you can actually turn it all on. It actually runs smoothly on the Quest while I'm actually recording gameplay. Pretty impressive. Now, the overall design of the game is low poly. You can actually see it, but the design of the cars, they are extraordinary. I just didn't expect them to look that good. With all the reflection, everything, and if you put on post-process, you can see the volumetric lighting. It looks really amazing. I was really surprised here. Now we're going to jump to racing soon, but first of all, let's take a look at the different cars that you can unlock. You can even upgrade the engines and the handling and so many things just to level them up as you get more currency, just to be able to improve the car based on different purposes. You can see here on the right, like speed, handling, brake. So as you get more currency, we can do these upgrades, and look how beautiful the cars look. Well, so let's check several things. Let's take a look at this car. Wow. Amazing. You can even go to upgrades and see basically the areas where you're going to upgrade. Look at that. This is just insane. Look at how metallic it looks. Beautiful, shiny. It's amazing looking, by the way, the game by turning anti-aliasing on, especially ×4. It just looks so beautiful on the screen. You can also change the car, different colors and paintings, and put stickers. Lots of cool customization options. Wow, this one looks amazing. Alright, we can look a bit more later. Let's jump into gameplay. Now, there are different tracks that you can choose from. You can actually do just free roam, or try your beat your best time. Score you get when, of course, you are doing drifts. And trust me, for me, wow, the first few minutes were actually a nightmare. But it didn't take me that long to get a bit the hang of it. That you need to basically drift, and you need to do it way ahead of time in order to align yourself with the track and brake at the right time. By the way, you can actually see the mirror, you can actually see the back, both mirrors, both the inside and on the left, which is also cool. In many games you actually don't see anything, so here you can see it. All the fine details are there. to make the game really fun and immersive. Yeah, so after you earn a bit of money and, you know, it's time to go back to the garage and maybe change gear. So we can change the tires here, as you can see. You can see the price. It's really cool customization options. The fact that the reflection looks so good makes it even better. You can change, of course, the cover, add stickers and stuff. All of them are done very well. Looks very, very, very nice. Look at the reflections here. Super cool. Alright, after that, time to go and make some upgrades. Right, your different, I think 5 is the maximum, as you can see, so you can level them up. The engine, brake, speed, and handle. You can see the stats on the right reflecting as you upgrade those. And just so you know, when it comes to multiplayer, there is option to host. So again, some people create a public host, and you can actually find them if they are active. None of them were active as one time of me making this video. So yeah, the game has many things going good for it. The visuals, the physics, everything feels amazing, very challenging. This is a very skill-based game. You can also, by the way, hide the UI if you want. The game, it feels rewarding because you always get currency, which you can use later to upgrade. Although it feels that you get it maybe a bit too fast. And this is a game that, again, if you want to get good, if you're not familiar with this type of games, well, you need to spend quite a lot of hours in order to master it. This is a great game to play with friends, and again, competitive. This is, I think, one of the biggest aspects of the game, where you can actually play with friends that have the game, because it's going to be a lot of fun. I actually like the idea that the cars are, well, were unlocked, so I can actually try them out without actually spending hours over hours to be able to unlock certain cars. I mean, they are there, but you need to upgrade them in order to make the best of them. Sometimes if you feel that it's a bit too hard, you can actually change to third-person perspective, maybe just to get a hang of it or understand the laps and where you need to turn or do a drift, and then after the jump into first person, which is a bit harder, but again, once you kind of understand more or less how to operate the car, you feel more comfortable doing it in first person. So this is one of the better racing games that I try in VR. Superbly done, still in early access, but really the foundations are there. When it comes to physics, visuals, multiplayer, it feels rewarding, lots of customization options, and it looks great. Enjoy the game.